Hello. We're here to hang out. How's it going? I hope you're doing well, everybody. In the chat, all messages. I need to get like a new.
Also, I want you to see that.
Yes, I see that. I'm witnessing you. But yes, here we are. The Gozu. Hello. Welcome in. Number 1 on the leaderboard. Number 1. How's it going? How are you? What's good? Hi, Andrew. How's it going? Hey Josh, how's it going? Welcome in. It's nice today, even though it's rainy, but it's like, I like it when it's cloudy because I feel like that gives you the best light. You're editing a video? Nice, Andrew. What are you editing? I have seen the Wolverine trailer. Yes, Brian. I did a reaction to it yesterday. We haven't had a moment to upload it yet to the channel, but it will be going up later today. I talked for 20 minutes in that video. I did a reaction to the trailer and then also the making of the behind the scenes that they did. Dragon Trainer's asking, can you speak Spanish? Hablo español? Not really, no. I only can speak a very small amount of Spanish. Where am I going? That sounds like a doxing question, Dragon Trainer, so I'm not going to answer that one. I'm going into the wilderness, that's what I'll say. Because I watched the Wolverine trailer and then I was like, it's time to go connect with my roots. So Duck is taking me out to set me free into the wild, where I belong, right, Duck?
Also, you didn't notice in that trailer, because I mean, it's very tiny, but
what?
When Wolverine's on his motorcycle, the sign is for Squamish.
The sign is for Squamish?
The road sign, where he's jumping onto the highway.
Oh. In the trailer?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. We also saw other things in Canada. There was a few things that were Canadian, so I noticed that. And I mean, they also said in the making of that we're going to be in Canada. But yes, yeah. I did notice a few things that were like Canada. And I was like, hey, look at us. Look at us. The roots, they're coming in. I feel like the other thing is I can't wait to just comb through the trailer, you know? Because I didn't go frame by frame or anything. I just talked about the things that I saw, that I observed after my first watch, immediate thoughts. So I think that will be cool. There's a small delay between the sound and the video, right?
Nothing you can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that. That's what happens when I use data sometimes. Hi, Jamie. How's it going? Go Canada is right, Philip. Go Canada is right. Philip or Philippe with one L. Is it Philip or Philippe? C means yes in Spanish. Yes, I know that. Yes. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. Honestly, good vibes. I'm pumped. It's crazy to me that a lot of people didn't know that the Wolverine game was happening. When I was talking about it, there were people like, there's a Wolverine game? I'm like, yeah. Yeah? What's happening with that Blade game? Is that still happening? It probably is, but they just don't have anything to tell us. Have I watched all the episodes of Marvel Zombies? I have. I just finished it this morning. I woke up this morning and I was washing the dishes and I finished watching while I washed the dishes, and I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts on that one. I know, it was perfect, right, Jamie? They matched just the fighting. Looks like it's going to be unparalleled. I can't wait to be Wolverine. Literally my dream. Hi, Lantern Zone. Welcome in. I'm good. How are you? Really, Renelle, you prefer Twitch to YouTube? That's crazy. Also, Renelle, thanks for being a member, by the way. That's crazy to me because of the way that I know you first as a commenter is obviously on YouTube. What film am I seeing next, Antonio? That's a good question. What's coming up next? Is it... I know Chainsaw Man Rezark is coming up soon. Is there anything else near the end of October that we wanted to see? I want to say there's more horror movies than what I've just watched. But is that true? I don't know. Have they all... It's because Him was going to be my big one, so now I'm thinking like there's nothing left because that was so disappointing for me. But there has to be more than just the Rezark coming up. I think there's something before that.
Oh, I mean, Trick or Treat.
Well, Trick or Treat coming back to theaters. Yeah, I do want to see Trick or Treat, which is going to have a limited release. Also, there's going to be the new Glass Onion movie. Also, Frankenstein is coming soon. But I think those are both November.
Mm-hmm.
Or no. Glass Onion, I think, is December. I'd have to look at my schedule.
Wake Up Dead Man.
Lamat says, redheads are magical. Are they? Can we do magic spells? To be determined.
You've been hiding it.
Twitch doesn't have a length limit of messages. Well, I think it does right now, but I think it's really long. So I feel like it does, but it's really long. This is going to keep probably bumping down every now and then. It's like, even when you're on a smooth road, it ain't smooth. You know what I mean? These roads here that we deal with, they're wild. Yugozu says, I also like Twitch more than YouTube, at least for live streams. Do you watch my live streams over on Twitch, Yugozu? What's your username over there, if so, if you would like to reveal? You caught it, Cherry. You caught it. Welcome in. Is Wolverine PlayStation exclusive? I believe so, yes.
It's Insomniac, so it's going to be Twitch exclusive, or Twitch. It's going to be Sony exclusive for at least a year.
Yeah. So PlayStation first. Still got to see him. Trick or Treat is a classic. It is. Trick or Treat is so good. Yeah, they're doing a limited theater run around Halloween. You have a really bad headache, Cherry? I'm sorry to hear that. Make sure you get lots of water and some dark room rest. Yeah. Have I seen The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Who lives on Drury Lane? I don't know The Muffin Man. Never heard of him. Yeah, YouTube, it does have more of a limit. I know it's annoying because even when I'm sending messages through like Nightbot or anything like that, the messages are like, oh boy.
Yeah,
There we go.
it's
okay.
weird.
That's all right. It's all good. The messages are like too short for my stuff when I'm sending messages through like Nightbot or anything. How old am I? 900. How old are you, Joshua? I look 20. It's because I was turned into an immortal being when I was still young, but I'm much older than I appear.
You do not leave.
Jeremy said, no question, just the truth. You're awesome. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Jeremy. Definitely get out of the light. I agree. I agree. Joshua, hello. Thank you for the hi. Oh no. Renell, you took another COVID test and it's still 100% positive? Yikes. Oh no. Do they have many Jack Kirby fans in the Great White North?
Oh yeah.
Says Lantern Zone. Yes. Yes.
How many?
It doesn't drop off as soon as you go north, I promise.
We have a lot of those Jack Kirby, what is it, like the ones at our comics shop at our LCS. The Art of Jack Kirby, the hardcover.
Oh, we have a lot of Jack Kirby books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. At our LCS.
Be careful, turtle crossing.
So for Lies You'll Enjoy, is most of that improving? I know it differs from game to game, but it seems like it's free flowing. It's all improv. Yeah, Jamie, we have no idea what we're doing until we show up. We make our characters and our worlds on the fly when I'm on Lies You'll Enjoy, and then we just riff. That's tabletop RPGs. That's how it works, and it's great. It's really, really fun. I don't think we've really ever done much prep for our streams. You see all of the prep that we're doing live. Marvel Man, hello, thank you for the hi. Joshua says, sounds cool. I'm 29 in vampire years. Oh, so you're a newly born vampire, Joshua? Well, welcome to the fold. Welcome to the Fang Gang. 29 years young as a little vampire. I love to hear it. Jeremy said, what was your favorite summer movie? That's a good question. What was my favorite movie I saw this summer? I don't know. Maybe Fantastic Four First Steps. Anything beat that this summer? I think that was my favorite one. I really liked Fantastic Four First Steps. I also really liked K-pop Demon Hunters, but I don't know if we count that as a summer movie because it didn't really have a theatrical release. Like, they did do the sing-along. It did come out in the summer. And it's one of my top movies of the year. I really, really liked Demon Hunters. But I think for, like, theater experience, I think I'd go with First Steps. There was a lot of good movies that came out earlier in the year. Which car do I have? I don't own a car right now. Not my car. Hashtag not my car. Marvel Man, thank you. You heard a sound that sounded like a turbo, so you asked. I don't think there's a turbo charge on this car. Is there a turbo charge?
No.
You going turbo right now, Doug?
Let me just turn off my nitrous.
Yeah. Yeah, no turbo. Can't confirm, I think. Cherry, but I thought you said you didn't have to pick them up today. What happened? Or is that just when you're going for your appointment? I thought that was today. Would I consider myself a history buff? Yes, I would. Not all history, obviously, because the world has a lot of history, but I do love history, and there are some areas of history that I know a lot about just because I love it. Bro Dog. I don't know either of those bands.
What were the bands?
Ween or Primus?
Oh, I love Primus.
Okay, well, Duck will pick Primus, so I'll go with that one. If you could recommend an indie movie you've seen in the last couple years, scary, funny, whatever, says Jeremy Howard. An indie movie that I've seen in the last couple years. I mean, I don't know. Is it indie enough?
What?
I was going to say Companion kind of has a bit of an indie vibe to it. But it's still like a few $1 million. So when we say indie, like what level of small film?
I was going to say The Holdovers. But is that indie?
Is that indie, though? That's what I mean. Is that indie?
It was definitely a smaller budget.
It's definitely a smaller film. I guess we should... like only in certain theaters. So I think it would kind of count. The Holdovers was insane.
Holdovers
good.
Is one of my favorite movies
that
of like the last decade.
That was insanely good. Yeah, The Holdovers was really good.
Yeah, if you get a chance, it's a.
I guess the question is like when you say indie, like what are your parameters for that? And then within that, I can definitely recommend some stuff. But yeah, Companion was lower budget. Holdovers was also very low budget. Although still, wasn't Holdovers still like at least $1 million? At least $1 million.
There's very few things that are under $1 million.
Well, it just costs a lot to make movies.
Even
everything costs more.
Even
now.
indie films these days get loans out for over $1 million.
Yeah, because they need. Is Duck driving or a passenger? Because I thought you drive on the right with the steering wheel on the left. You drive on the right with the steering wheel on the left?
We drive on the right side of the road with the steering wheel on the left side of the vehicle.
Yes. Yeah, Duck is driving.
The stream is flipped.
This is always weird, yeah, because I think it's because I'm doing my front-facing cam. So people always think I'm driving, but I'm not. I'm in the passenger seat. Like there's no. This is the dashboard. There's no steering wheel on my side. There's nothing here.
The camera's mirrored.
Yeah, the camera will probably be mirrored because I don't know if I can adjust that. I don't think I can.
Don't mess up stream. We got a good.
I can show you guys the other camera, but my tripod's below. You can't see anything. If you saw that, you'd see the road. Philip says, should I dress my Yorkie up this Halloween as Scrappy Doo is a dog? I would say Scrappy Doo. Not enough Scrappy Doo love out there. Jadaro, welcome in. Have I watched Whiplash? Yes, I have, Aryan. Yes, I have. Love Whiplash. That's great. You're not sure what you should use, Jadaro? For what? For my name? Yeah, you can say Amanda. You can say Vamp. Either one of those is good. 80s Gamer says, in my opinion, Superman was better than FF. I'd say tied in terms of, like, I gave them the same rating, but I just feel like I got more out of FF in terms of, like, just how much more hyped I was when I left that theater, but both of them are doing really good stuff and similar things. I think what I really liked about Fantastic Four as well is I just feel like the design on that film is like another level. But it's also because they kind of made it a period piece. So of course I'm going to prefer that because the costumes and the makeup and all of that was so well done. And I just also felt that film was a lot more subtle, I think, than Superman was. And I appreciated a lot of the subtleties.
I'm just happy that both films were great.
Both films were great, yeah.
That's what I'm happy
totally
about.
Cool that you prefer Superman to Fantastic Four. But yeah, I think they're both the same in terms of quality. So what you prefer is probably just a matter of taste, in my opinion. At least for me. Maybe you thought Fantastic Four was terrible. I don't know. Marchand, you wrote a book that you believe I would love. What is your book about? Marchand's? Would I ever do a fanfic, what if, the future? Would I ever do a fanfic that's like a Marvel what if? Is that what you're asking, Joshua? I have written fanfic before. I would write it again. I don't know when I have time to do more creative writing is the problem, but I'd love to get back into creative writing. I think writing fan fiction is really fun, and I also just like to write in general, so. DeBoss Osha, hello. Ryan, hi. Which car are you in right now? I don't know, what kind of car is this? What kind of car? We're in
Impreza.
An Impreza Subaru Impreza. Marchand says Eternal Bonds. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna need more than that, Marchand. I don't know. Jamie says family Corona. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Hey Otto, how's it going? CX Ford, welcome in. Are you punching frisbees? Is that what those emotes are? Punching leaves? Punch those leaves. Remember when we had to punch the bass? That was the whole thing.
We did have to punch.
We did have to punch the bass.
Man, this guy really came to a full stop.
Really was like, I'm gonna stop.
On an 80.
Yes. What is the worst summer film I watched this year? The worst one? Didn't Until Dawn come out this summer?
You thought Until Dawn was the worst?
Well, what did we see that was worse than Until Dawn? What did I see that was worse? In the summer.
In the summer specifically.
In the summer specifically. I don't remember seeing many bad movies this summer.
I know we watched something that was bad.
Worse than Until Dawn?
Until Dawn was pretty
well, I
sick.
mean, I guess him. Actually, does him count? Or no, him came out in September.
Him came out in September.
Just came out, so that doesn't count. Yeah, I think Until Dawn. I can't think of anything that's worse right now off the top of my head. I'd have to look at my notes. I keep notes on all the movies that I see. No, Primus, Frizzle Fry is a classic album. What type of music is it? Top 3 movies this summer: Sinners, K-pop Demon Hunters, Weapons. Yo, Weapons was really good. Some good picks. Moondragon said, I loved The Long Walk more than Fantastic Four even.
Oh, Long Walk was really
Honestly,
good.
me too, Moondragon. And I know this is probably crazy for people to think that I would like it more, but to me, Long Walk is like a perfect film. Like, I just have no notes for it. Every element of it, I think, was so well executed. You know? So, yeah, I agree with you. Also, thank you for being a member. Oh, next Thursday, you won't physically be able to. Still, you should get, like, is it because no one else is available to get them, Cherry? Like, do you have to get them because no one else is available? Companion definitely works, like, together.
That one we haven't seen that one yet. That's the one with James Franco.
Oh, that's the one where the people are coming, like, they're merging?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to watch that. I really want to see it. Was it good?
Just came out on Apple. I've heard good things.
Seems horrifying. DeBoss Osha says, where are you from? Canada.
The Great White North.
What got you interested into acting, says Jamie? The reason people do is always so fascinating to me. Because I was afraid of committing to music. So I did acting as something that I also enjoyed, and I was nervous because I'm not super strong on my music theory. So I kind of freaked out, and I was going to a performing arts school at the time, and I ended up choosing acting instead of singing because I was afraid of reading sheet music. So that's kind of what got me into it. But I've always loved movies. I've always loved theater for as long as I can remember. So, I mean, I was still into it. I actually really wanted to be a singer. Yeah, Renelle, I'm streaming on data, so the stream probably isn't going to be as stable as my other streams. There's not much I can do about that because I'm also streaming on my phone, which is, like, really warm. I really put her to work when I stream. Brian, this is also a good point. Brian says, I agree with Amanda. With FF, we finally got a better Fantastic Four movie, but we have had good Superman films before. That is also a good point. I mean, I think we've had Fantastic Four movies that have been fine before.
They've been fine.
They were, but they not like this. Like, this level was like, they understand. They understood the assignment. They understood the team and what makes it so important. They got me excited about the Fantastic Four. They got me, you know, I mean, I was already reading the comic, but, like, they got me wanting to read even more Fantastic Four, and I think that's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool how these films just inspire you to read more as well. Whoa. Sorry, we disconnected there for a second. Otto said, I found FF had a better story than Superman, that both had perfect casts and characterization. Yeah, that's fair. Any news on second season of Blue-Eyed Samurai? I haven't seen the first season, so I don't know. Is there news on that? Y'all tell me.
It was announced. I know that.
It was announced? Then we wait.
One of the most beautiful animated series.
There's no delay between that happening right now. I can snap, but it won't be. I'll miss all your guys' questions. So, would you rather be Batman, Robin in the Golden Age or 90s era and have to fight the 90s villains, or would you rather be Wonder Woman's sidekick and have to hold her stuff all the time? Oh, I'd 100% rather be Wonder Woman's sidekick. definitely would rather be Wonder Woman's sidekick. I don't think I'd have to hold her stuff all the time, though. Oh, we disconnected and reconnected again.
Dealing with Batman villains, any capacity.
Are we going to a movie right now? No.
We're heading.
Neo, welcome in.
We're heading to the wall.
We're heading to the wall, yeah. We gotta go face the White Walkers. It's our time. We all have turns in Canada, and this is our turn to go up to the wall and hold it for a couple weeks. So we'll see you guys if we live. Is that my rock and roll jean jacket? No, it's just a jean jacket. I don't know. You could wear it to some rock and roll. It's just a Guess denim jacket that was a hand-me-down. What did I think of Marvel Zombies? I really enjoyed it, Nova Star. I thought a really good time. Weirdly, it made me want to read Marvel Zombies. Doing a season from Familiar. I'm on episode 3 right now. Maybe it's just my Wi-Fi's a little rough. Yes, and oh boy. Have I watched Monarch Legend of Monsters? No. Duck is watching it though. And sounds pretty good from what I'm hearing. Sounds like a thing I might want to watch. It's not too late to join a girl band. I've been in a girl band actually before, Nessie. So it's definitely not too late because I've been there and I've done it. Do I have any obscure horror suggestions for the spooky season? Any obscure horror suggestions? Magnus Falls. One that I really like to watch, and now I kind of want to watch the original, because Duck was telling me about it the other day and said it's crazier, which I think is insane, is Funny Games. I really like that movie, the remake. But apparently the original one is also insane.
Yep.
If you haven't seen Babadook is one of my favorite horror films of all time. It's one of the best.
I mean, I don't know how obscure you would consider it, but
well, obscure is relative. I would just go based on what comes to your mind. No judgment.
It's a movie that it's not great overall, but it's a movie that scared the shit out of me for whatever reason. Dead Silence. That movie was horrifying to me for some reason.
Dead Silence is really scary, actually.
Yeah.
Renell, the delay, I'm just going to say it again. I am just behind in chat. So the delay is not, I'm not caught up to your chat. Like if I click and go to where you guys are at, okay, now I'm scrolled back up. So I think I'm a few minutes behind in the actual chat. But I don't want to skip ahead and miss what everybody's saying. So I think I'm almost caught up though.
We got 10 minutes.
If I could have any super weapon, what would I pick? Invisible Jet.
The Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII.
The Buster Sword?
Yeah.
Or Hermione's Wand. I think that's a great pick. When it's on Twitch, it's easier to know time between sending to appearance on screen and on YouTube. Like now I know by the time between sending to when you see it. No, Renell, I'm back in the chat. I'm going to say it one more time.
We have like 30 messages that we're trying to read
at once. So I'm not delayed. The chat is not that delayed. Like the thing that I last saw, the jet would be cool. Norin's board. There you go. So now you know where we're at. I've said it a few times. That's the last time I'm going to say it, but just so you know, it's not the stream, but there's a lot of chat happening. I'm just trying to comb through and mostly respond to the questions, but I'm also reading everything you guys are saying. Oh, thanks, Conrad. Yeah, I like Fantastic Four. I think it's really good. It's going pretty good, Joker. It's going pretty good. Just sipping on some tea. The Source Wall? No, not the Source Wall. That would be, we'd be going really far if we're going all the way to the Source Wall.
The edge of space.
The edge of space? We need a spaceship for that.
No, the wall in the north.
Amanda is a true wildling. It's true, Nessie.
Hair kissed by fire.
Hair kissed by fire. Nova Star said she cuts out right on my question. What was your question, Nova Star? I think I answered everything. Did I miss anything? The White Walkers are interfering with the Wi-Fi signal. They are. That's why we gotta go stop them. They're messing up all the Wi-Fi in this whole country. Would you rather be in Cobra Kai or train with Miyagi? I'll train with Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi.
Miyagi?
Miyagi.
Why is there a Y then? Is that not spelled? Is it M-Y?
Mr. Miyagi.
M-I-A.
That's what it is.
How do you spell it?
M-I-A-Y?
M-I-Y?
M-I-A-G.
Oh, okay. Well, it was written with a Y, so that's why I read it.
I'm pretty sure it's
But it's, hey, it's hard to spell Mr. Miyagi, so no shade, Joshua.
5 minutes, by the way.
Funny Games 2 came out in 2011. Funny Games 2? Or just like, you mean the remake, I think. Jeepers Creepers is a great recommendation.
Oh yeah, I like Jeepers Creepers.
Where in the DCU would you guys like to live? I don't know if I guess Metropolis.
Yeah, I was gonna say Metropolis.
Metropolis is probably the best place.
Everywhere else is like a hellscape.
Everywhere else is messed up.
Coast City got
Renell
nuked.
said, oh, yeah, I'm just that far behind, Renell. Now you know where I'm at, though. Now you know how current it is. Pretty current. Hi, Valentino. Nessie said, Amanda, what's the name of the girl band you were in so I can buy your CD? We never made CDs. We have no footprint on the internet. So there's no point in me telling you. But I mean, Hazy Googleplex was the name.
Hazy Googleplex.
Yes. Your Gothmog. Oh, okay. I don't think it's sending me all of the chat, but it could also be... No, it is on all messages. All the chat isn't popping up. Maybe when I disconnect, it doesn't send to me. So, Gozu, you're Gothmog. Good to know. But yeah, I'm just trying to scroll through the chat and like quickly read. I have a lot of chat going on. There's like 40 people in here, and on average, we've had around like 50 something. So I'm not gonna be able to necessarily read everything word for word, but I'm doing my best. Also, I don't think it's sent that though, because I didn't see anything from you for like the entire time.
We'll be at the wall shortly.
Shortly, we'll be at the wall.
So
yes,
you know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So
you would get sick in the car, Cherry? Yeah, I can do a lot of things in cars. One of the things I can also do is read. That's another thing people struggle with in general sometimes in cars. People get motion sick. I don't get motion sick. Am I starting a cult? And if so, do we have to be in Canada to join? You do not. It will be an international cult. And you don't have to do anything. You're already part of it because you're in the live. So
it's called the Fang Gang.
It's called the Fang Gang, and you're already in it. Could I survive The Walking Dead? Hell no. I'd be dead like instantly. Are you kidding me? If I have to run for like too long, I'll collapse.
Amanda would be the uncoordinated dead.
The uncoordinated, clumsy zombie?
Yeah.
It would be a comedy then. What kind of rock and roll did I play? I don't know if I would describe it as rock and roll. I would say it was indie alternative, which I guess is...
Yeah, that's
some
rock.
people consider it to be rock, I guess. Yeah, alt rock.
Indie alt rock.
John said, I'm a fake nerd. Am I a fake nerd if I only got into comics because of Comicstorian? No, John. If you like comics, you are a fan of comics. It's that simple. Yes, it is Jen's birthday today. This is true, Joe Career. Was Jen in the band? You should ask Jen.
Ask her about Hazy Googleplex.
Funny Games 2 is a sequel to the remake. I never saw the sequel.
I wasn't even aware of that.
That sounds like something I don't want to see, honestly. Why would you make a sequel for that film? I don't understand. Would I survive the walk, or would I not show up to the walk? Oh, I'm not going to the walk. Are you kidding?
You're also a woman. There are no ladies allowed.
Yeah, I'm not invited to the walk. I'm a woman, so I'm not allowed to go. I'd have to cross-dress. I'd have to pretend that I'm a boy, I think, to be allowed. Amanda for Zombieland 3. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, I think I finally caught up with chat. I'm sorry if I missed any of your chats. I don't think it's sending them all to me. Yugozu says, and that's why I like Twitch more. Well, not really, but I was a mod for someone on YouTube once, and at least there it was hell. Twitch was bliss.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, unfortunately, when I try to do lives from my phone on Twitch, it's a little bit more risky, like, and I don't want to mess with people's stream streaks. But if I'm on Wi-Fi, then I can kind of do streams on my phone to Twitch. If I have Wi-Fi. But when I'm doing data, it's very shoddy. So I apologize, but also, that is what I got. Maybe one day I'll be able to pay for some kind of crazy data pack. I'll basically be paying like $1,000 or something for my phone to get actually insane data. But I'm assuming it would be stupid expensive, because just having what I have is too expensive.
Giving you the 2-minute warning.
Okay. Could you survive The Walking Dead season 1 in Rick's group with all the knowledge of the show, and who would you be friends with? I haven't seen season 1. I've only seen like 3 episodes of The Walking Dead. So I don't know, because I don't know anything, really. I only know a few things about The Walking Dead. I think there's a gender and age requirement for The Walk. Yes, I believe that is so, Jarrell. 900-year-old vampires that are women might not be allowed. Aw, thanks, Joker. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining in to the Vertical Live, and I hope you had fun, and I'm sorry that the Wi-Fi was glitchy. I'll see you guys again really soon. My Wolverine trailer reaction will be up, and you don't want to miss it. Trust me, you're going to watch me freak out so much. It's crazy how much I freak out in that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope that you are feeling better, Cherry, and I hope that everyone has a good day. And until I see you next time, friends, stay nerdy. Bye. Oh, Jamie, thank you for the gifted membership. Bye, guys.